So, dear students, in this video lecture, we will discuss about working of Babcock and Wilcox boiler. So here, the Babcock and Wilcox boiler, it is a water tube boiler, and in this boiler, we can say water remains inside the tube and gases are remains outside the tube. So it is different from the fire tube boiler. In case of the fire tube boiler, the fire remains or the hot gases remains inside the tube. But in case of the water tube boiler, water remains inside the tube. So the Babcock and Wilcox boiler, it is a water tube boiler. Now here in this boiler, the water tubes are placed between the drum and furnace in an inclined position, and the angle of the tube inclination is 10 degree to 15 degree to promote water circulation. And the steam generating capacity is higher than the fire tube boiler in this boiler, and it is about 2000 to 4000 kg per hour. In comparison to the fire tube boiler, the overall efficiency of Babcock and Wilcox boiler is higher than that of the fire tube boiler. So these are some of the features of this boiler. Now we will see what are the different parts of the boiler. So there are different parts of the boiler, and these are the drum, the water tubes, there is also the superheater, then the mud box, the manhole, water level indicator, up header, and down take header. These are the main parts of the boiler. Now here we will see how this boiler works. So we will see the working of the boiler here. So you can see here from the top side, you can see this is the tank or the drum of the boiler in which water is stored here. So here the water is shown by this blue color. The top side you will see this portion indicates about the steam field here. This is the safety valve installed here. When the steam pressure exceeds, it escape out the excessive air. This is the steam stop valve. It control the flow of the steam to the outside. There is a provision of the manhole which is used when there is the servicing or repairing of this boiler occurs. Here you can see this is a pressure gauge which checks the pressure of the steam. Water level indicator are also installed here, which indicates the level of the water. So actually they are in two in quantities. There is also the one more valve which is called the feed check valve. So from this downside, you can see the water enters with the help of the feed pump. Now there are two headers. One is called the uptake header. So this is the uptake header, this side, and on this side, this is the downtake header. So the purpose is this: the water enters from this boiler drum to the boiler tubes through the downtake header and passing through this passage. This is the passage through which the water will flow inside the tube or inside the pipe. This is in the baby nest form. And after getting heated, it moves upward, and for movement of the water freely, the tubes are inclined with an angle of 15 degree from the horizontal. And then because it gets heated, so the water converted into the steam and it goes to the boiler tank. Here you will see there is the part known as the superheater, which superheats the steam. It superheats the dry saturated steam. There is a damper here. You can see the damper. The purpose of damper is to control the flow of exhaust gases to the chimney or to the outside. The baffles are provided here. These are the baffles. These are the baffles are the plates which diverts the flow of the gases so that it can cover the maximum portion of the tube for the heating purpose. There is a grate where the combustion takes place, fuel is placed here, and the combustion takes place. It is the aspect where the unburned ash is collected here. On this downside, you can see this is the below of coke. Below of coke means the sediments stored in the water, they are collected here and can move out of this boiler. There is also a mud collector which collects the mud and keeps it out. So approximately these are the part of the boiler. Here you can see the chimney. This is the chimney. So in the working of this boiler, the combustion of the fuel takes place at this portion. This is the grate. Then the gases are produced. Then the gases moves. This is the gases moves to this tubes outside which are inclined. Then the water which is coming from the downtake header will be get heated and it is converted to the vapor. Then this water goes through the uptake header to this boiler drum. So here we can see in this boiler drum, when the water comes with the help of the uptake header, so this water is actually converted to the dry vapor, or if it is the wet steam, then this water is condensed here and steam will be there on the upper portion. Then after the top side, actually we are having a superheater here. The purpose of or the function of superheater is to superheat the dry steam to raise the temperature the same pressure. So the dry steam is taken from this boiler drum from the top side and it is circulated through the superheater. Here the dry steam is getting heated here and is converted into the superheated steam. So actually this is the working here we are using the steam stop valve. It is for the controlling the steam. When we have to supply the steam outside, we use the help of this steam stop valve. So this is the Babcock and Wilcox boiler. It is having the overall higher efficiency than the fire tube boiler, and its working is simpler. It is having the less space or area for its working. This is the advantage of this boiler. So then our next lecture, we will discuss about the Lanka fire boiler. Thank you.